Yo, what's going on, man? Our DLC stream is finally here. We're going to be playing some AEW Fight Forever. Let's get into this game right here. What up, Asa Rooney? What up, Straight Edge? Paige and Bryan had one of the best TV matches of the decade. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? I believe in Joe Hendry. Because I believe in Joe Hendry. Can't wait for you to review Dynamite. You came to the wrong stream, bud. I'm here to play AEW Fight Forever. That's what I'm here to do. I don't know who told you I was going to be reviewing Dynamite, because I sure didn't talk about reviewing Dynamite. How's everyone doing this afternoon, though? Yeah, look at what Straight Edge said. Review it yourself, Ace. Ace is overly excited for AEW, but hates WWE. I don't get it. What's up, Eric? What's up, John? What's up, Terrence? We're loading into AEW Fight Forever. Look at Super Saiyan with the 2. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Super Duper Joe Hendry. Alright, so we're loading into AEW Fight Forever finally. What did I say? That I didn't watch it? That I didn't advertise reviewing it? Could be better. Lost a good friend, man. Damn, that sucks. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. He's out here poaching talent from other companies? What? What up, Bishop? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, Ace? Thank you for the 2, Super. Bro, so how was she signed illegally? Are you a lawyer? Are you a lawyer? It's free for the weekend? No, I didn't know. I had no idea. But I'm on AEW Fight Forever right now. Who cares that she got signed after the match with Mercedes? Who cares? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're on AEW Fight Forever. We're here to do the new DLC. We're gonna play with Jay White. We're gonna be doing the new tournament mode that just came out as well. So we got a lot going on with this game, man. They just revealed the all-season bundle for $40. If you guys haven't been, paying for the other DLCs and you've been waiting and all that, they got it on sale, ready to go, all in one.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help, Ace. All right, so AEW Fight Forever. We're going to call this We're going to call this Forbidden Door. That's the tournament name. Pretty cool right here. We're going to do a 1v1 tournament. We're going to do 8 entries. And the arena... I guess we'll do our first tournament in the all-out arena. That's what we'll do. So, Eric, you were asking me about defending the title, man. There's no title defenses that you can pre-select. Maybe when I get to the last match, you can do something with the belt. But as of this moment in time, there's no title that you can truly set up here. But you see, you go down the list and you just pick the superstars you want. So let's start at the very top. We're going to first put in Jay White, since he just got added via DLC. And then Jay White. Who should Jay White go up against? Let's put Jay White versus Edge. So we got Edge and Jay White there. Now we're going to go to the second setup. It's free play days for AEW Fight Forever. If people still haven't played it, they can for the weekend. Yeah, and it was free on PlayStation Plus for June. So either you play it for the weekend or you buy it on sale. I don't know. We're going to put Swerve Strickland in this one. We're going to give him the flame attire. Swerve Strickland, and we'll put him up against Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. That's what we'll do. Where's Samoa? Samoa Joe. There we go. All right, so far we got Jay White versus Adam Copeland, Swerve Strickland versus Samoa Joe. Then we're going to do Kenny Omega. Give him the white attire. Then we're going to check out, we'll put Broken Matt Hardy. The broken one. We got Broken Matt Hardy, Kenny Omega, Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, Adam Copeland, Jay White. A lot of DLC characters here. And then the last one down here, we'll do MJF and Chris Jericho just like that. I like it. I like the setup right here. We got a lot of variety. So let's start this tournament. There we go. You could simulate it. You could save and exit. And that's about it. Eminem's album is dropping tomorrow. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to it, man. That's one of my favorites. Jay White's generic music kills the immersion. Yeah, you could put the Gun Club theme. Cool. You know, he only has the song playing for like 10 seconds, so it doesn't kill me too much. In other words, it's illegal. That's like me leaving McDonald's for Burger King while stealing their work for clothes. What? There was no illegal activity during the signing. Did you not read? All right, so let's start with the first match. Jay White versus Adam Copeland. I still don't know who I'm going to pick. All right, so I'm just going to tap. And I'm going to let it go at random, all right? 3, 2. Why did I put that voice? 1. Oh, I'm going to be Adam Copeland. All right. Either way, I still may lose. All right. Match type. Can we change the match type? Oh, we could change the match type. Nice. So we're going to do a lights out match to kick off the festivities.
The following contest is an unsanctioned lights out match.
Lights
It's wild,
out.
it's crazy.
What up,
It's
Jason?
the one and only lights out match. Here we go.
Making his way to the ring.
Jay White
Switchblade, Jay
already got one
White.
win. First ever Grand Slam champion in a major Japan-based promotion. I got that win yesterday
And
while
his
filming.
opponent, the rated R
Adam Copeland, 5-2.
Superstar Adam Copeland.
Don't talk to me about Poacher when AEW has signed WWE superstars as soon as they become available because they've talked to them in advance. The rated R superstar. What up, William? Yeah, a lot of them got poached, man. A lot of these superstars got poached. Plus, why are you mad? It's not like she was part of AEW. She's not even Mexican. That's how dumb you are. She's Chilean. Chilean. What up, VJ? What up, Lawrence? Thank you, Jason. Thank you for hitting the like. I appreciate you guys dropping the like, tuning in, chatting it up. I hope you enjoy this awesome gameplay we got here. Tournament mode. AEW Fight Forever. Oh my God, Chilean in Mexico. It's not the same thing. Chilean means she's from Chile. I cannot believe you, bro. You just said it's the same thing. What? It's the same culture? No, it's not. Listening to the stream as I water the plants. Nice, nice. How ignorant are you, Ace? He has every Mexican in here, LW or Legado, so miss me with that. Actually, no, he doesn't. Raquel Rodriguez is not in any of the groups. Andrade is not in any of the groups. So you're wrong. And plus, they all wanted to be in LW. Andrade's in Legado? No, he's not. What are you talking about? Technically? No, there is no technically. Either he is or he isn't. Which game? AEW Fight Forever, bud. It says it on the title. Look, this is Ace right now. Ace is literally getting whooped like Jay White is. That's Ace right there. He knows her time as a main eventer is over. Oh, I missed it. Can this be the turning point? Dude, Andrade's not in the group. And Lola Vice, yeah, you can't say everybody because it's not everybody then. So you're just talking out of your ass. Yeah, he said Roxanne. He's just talking out of his ass.
The winner of this match, the rated R Superstar Adam Copeland.
What an amazing match we had tonight.
I still can't believe that John Cena's retiring. Yep. It's finally here. The retirement run. What meat writing are you talking about, Ace? What meat writing are you referring to, bud?
This
Please.
is a Falls Count
Please
Anywhere
explain.
match set for one fall.
Man, this should be one hell of a singles match.
Making his way to the ring, Kenny Omega! And his opponent, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy. What up, 49er? Yeah, exactly, Straight Edge. How about all the people that AEW has stole from New Japan? Since they have no farm system, they take everybody from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Healthy, yeah, for AEW to steal New Japan wrestlers. You're right. You're rewatching Raw. That's what's up. That's what's up. It was a good show. He said bang. You think Motor City Machine Gun is WWE bound? I thought they were going to AEW. From what people commented. Shut up, Ace. You're a bozo. You're a bozo. What up, Brian? Delete, delete, delete. Come on, Mr. Omega, get down here. Spaghetti and meatballs, nice. Yeah, Ace is being a hypocrite right now for sure. There we go. Wendy's got you, but it was worth it. Watching an episode from Impact last night. The main event was EC3 versus Matt Hardy. Ooh. Little classic. You're being a hypocrite for sure. Oh, he hit me in the boomer. He didn't let Adam Cole go. Adam Cole went to go be with his wife. Who do I think is going to win? Jake Paul or Mike Tyson? I think Jake Paul.
1, 2,
Just because of age.
3.
What is Ace on right now?
The winner of this match, Matt Hardy.
Man, what a match. I'm so glad I was here to call it.
Bozo. 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 Ace is a bozo.
Why don't you guys shut your mouths? Respect.
Shut it. Shut it, you bozo Ace.
The following contest is set for one fall.
If you're like me, fans, you can't wait. What an exciting match this is going to be.
Making his way to the ring, Swerve Strickland.
Look at Swerve when I drive, when I swerve, when I drive.
And his opponent, Samoa Joe.
Best WWE character, Roman Reigns. Who's out? Who's out? Lexx's house. Let him know, Devin. Tournament mode looks awesome. It's a little plain, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. False advertisement? You didn't even tune into the NXT stream. Man. You're eating weenies. That's what you were eating. Bro, you're full of excuses, Ace. Haven't you noticed? More like who asked? Exactly, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much, man. Just like that, we took out Samoa Joe. Just like AEW's been treating Samoa Joe.
A fantastic match we had tonight.
Ace, man. Ace is a bozo, dude. Yeah, I like the crossovers between WWE and NXT for sure. I mean, TNA and NXT.
The following contest is set for one fall.
This is going to be an exciting match.
Bro, go look at the Coco Melon. Let him
Making
know,
his way
Ryan.
to the ring, he is the Devil God, Le Champion.
You are beautiful.
Jericho. And his opponent, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
That's not
and
MJF's record. It says 1 and 2. That's baloney. You know how many times I've used MJF? One of my most played characters. You are beautiful on the inside. MJF is gonna whoop his behind. Yeah, I love the crossover between TNA and NXT because there's actually a story. When AEW does it, they do it for no reason. Oh, man, look at that glitch. Nah, I didn't see AEW last night. I was doing my car's oil change. That's what I was doing. Then I got soaked and wet. What story was it? The best? Who's the best wrestler? All right, Ryan, I'll catch you later, man. The Rascals reunion was super awesome. Oh! Look at 8, bro. It's so funny how you just say shit just to say it.
1, 2, 3.
You say shit just to say shit. How can you say with a straight face that WWE takes talent from TNA, but you can't admit that AEW does that? Wow.
What a match we just saw.
Wow. Wow. What up, artists? The rope grapples toss over our welcome addition. At least we got some new moves, man. At least we got a little update. Something to give us reason to get back in.
The following contest is an unsanctioned lights
What up,
out
Jace?
match.
Are you ready for crazy? You better be. A lights out match is coming up.
Is the
Making
game
his
sound
way
good
to the
or
ring,
high enough for you
the
guys?
Rated R superstar Adam Copeland. And his opponent, Swerve Strickland.
AEW doesn't poach talent? Oh my god. All right, cool. Just making sure you guys could hear it good. I'm glad you guys are able to hear it. Thank you for the update. Wish the game was good. You got it for free. I want a refund. I guess it would be funny if it was meant to be, but to each his own, man. You got it for free. You didn't lose anything, at least. Jeff Hardy. Adam Cole. They talked to him while he was under contract. Poached is poached. Yeah, that's the reason that he left for Britt, but it didn't mean that there wasn't conversation while he was under contract. Yo, Tay, let me just tell you something. Your definition of shit may not be the same definition of shit to me. I don't think the game is shit. I enjoy the game for what it is. I didn't expect for it to be WWE or anything else. It under-delivered based on the fact that it didn't have the match types that I would have hoped for or the game modes that I would have liked. But at the end of the day, for you to, come in here and act like what you're saying is the definition and the end all be all is just hilarious. You're exactly the issue that plagues the internet. Everyone on here thinks they're right. No one else's opinion matter, and in some way, shape, or form, it's true because it's to each his own. Which is what I always say on here. The game's all right. It just should have never cost, all the money that they ended up charging for it, but it was fun while it lasted. And every time there's a new DLC, it's been a lot of fun for me. Oh, exactly, Notorious. Exactly. That's the definition right there. Fight Forever is casual fun. Is it the best game ever? No. Could it have been better? For sure. Was it overpriced? For sure. Well, the servers were better from the start and more people played it online. Ace, you can't comment on the matter. You've never even played the game. You don't even know anything about the game. Ah, look who's here. Carter. Look who decided to show up. Carter, I'm disappointed, man. I thought we was boys, bro. Do I think this game is better in 2K24? No, definitely not. You'd say that there's more to come, that this is not the last season? I think it's the last season because they dropped the all seasons bundle and they released the Ultimate Edition. Nostalgia is one hell of a drug. Nah, you're just one hell of a sellout, bro. No excuses.
1, 2, 3. Here is your winner, Strickland.
A fantastic match we had tonight.
Should have been on Game Pass, yeah. They should have put it on Game Pass after a couple months. It's a game that's not for everyone. It's a solid game, dude. It's a solid game. It's a solid game. I don't know what this obsession with shoving down everyone's throat that the game is trash. Like, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. It doesn't automatically mean it's trash. Yeah, no excuses, Carter. You could have watched all of that with us. I hit you up every time, and you know, I'm not gonna hit you up anymore, bud. That's it. I'm not gonna hit you up anymore.
The following contest is an exploding barbed wire death match.
This
Hopefully
will
Fight
be
Forever
a
2 will be
highly
better. I hope so.
exciting match.
Making his way to the ring, Matt Hardy.
No GM or universe mode? Exactly. They have GM mode on their mobile app game, but they don't have it on here. Come on, man. Don't release the game if you don't have modes. Simple. Take as long as you need. The problem is that they were just putting too much money into the game, and it was getting too expensive. Even with everyone they involved, you know, it was just too much money. You know, you guys could say whatever you want, but the graphics that this game offered, yes, the physics are not all that, but for this game to have truly succeeded and exceeded expectations, it needed to have that Fire Pro Wrestling type of graphics, like Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo type shit. And the fact that they tried giving us like a modern day N64, you know, level of graphics and detail, that's a lot of money went there. A lot of the art design of the game was probably expensive, and it ran up the bill, and it just ruined any chance we had at getting more of an in-depth game mode. So when you look at AEW Fight Forever, it's a good looking wrestling game with some nice, you know, gameplay mechanics and some, you know, some decent animations for the most part. At the end of the day, it missed the mark just because of its lack of depth. And the foundation, I've said this since day one, they have a strong foundation to have a good game in the future. They just need to add so much more. Like tournament mode is something that should have been there from day one, since it's so bare bones anyways. It's not like it really adds a whole lot. Beat the Elite, same thing. It's kind of like a gauntlet match. But you know, bro, I told you guys when we were talking about this during like 2K22 season, and we were talking about all the future wrestling games that are being created, I was telling you guys how having a game with updates and paying for wrestlers was going to be a problem. Like, yearly releases help the studios make a ton of money. When you're buying all these DLC packs, it's not really all that favorable, man. It's just too expensive for the consumer. Now, everyone that waited and didn't buy the DLC, yeah, they could get it for $40, but what about, you know, the people that bought the season pass every time it came out like I did? And the people that bought the game as soon as it came out like I did. It was a lot of money. And, you know, luckily, I feel like I got my money's worth. Oh, shit. And I also looked at it like I'm supporting the game, and it's giving me a reason to want to get back on it. Like, I have the new DLC with Jay White, and I'm back on it. I supported the game. I'm here, you know, enjoying the tournament mode. I'm here enjoying the new DLC, and I'm able to make videos and streams, and I'm just having fun with the game. Just casual fun. Nothing crazy. Wow, look at Carter. Now Carter's trying to get everybody to like it up. No, the creative features, they shouldn't have even done any creative features. That was a waste of money. Tournament mode is awesome. The negative, I think, is a game I play every day, 2K24. It's a good alternative, man. It's a decent alternative.
Wow,
What up,
fans,
Donald?
It's been incredible. What an amazing match we've had tonight.
$40 for all the DLC. So if you got season 1 and 2, you might as well just wait until they put the other ones on sale. You only watch AEW for MJF? Hey, that's a good reason to watch. MJF is awesome. Look, my whole thing is this. You could tell me that the game is bad. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The game has a ton of issues, and it missed the mark, more importantly. I get that. But I've had fun. I'm doing all right, Luhandra. I'm doing all right, enjoying this AEW Fight Forever. So the finals in this tournament mode, we got Swerve Strickland versus Matt Hardy. Yeah, I saw NBA 2K on the Switch is like, well, I thought I saw it for $5. I think I saw it for $5 on somewhere else. But yeah, I already have NBA 2K on the Switch. Which game was worse, SVR 08 or 09? To me, 09. I thought Fight Forever was a little better than TNA Impact, even though TNA Impact had some good graphics for its time. But yeah, you know, I'm saving my current settings and going back out. So look, I'm going to show you guys. I don't throw away my time. Like when I'm in the game, I don't just let it sit there. I don't fall asleep. I don't just fall asleep on the game menu. Like when I'm in the game playing, streaming, making a video or whatever. Like I actually play the game. So I do that so I could keep track of the time. And I know sometimes it's not that accurate. Sometimes it's missing hours. But look at this. I have over 2 days and 13 hours worth of playing time. Like this is real playing time. Me setting up my matches, having my matches, streaming it, playing online, playing offline. This right here, what you guys see right there, is me enjoying the game. I cannot forcefully load up a game just for the sake of making a video, or I could cover the story, I guess, but for me personally, it does nothing. As a creator, as just a person that enjoys making content, that would bring me no joy.
There are moments.
But the fact that I played this game for as long as you see that I played it, you know, that to me speaks for itself. It tells you guys as a viewer that you're getting a genuine, you know, experience when it comes to my takes on the game. You could ask me all the hard-hitting questions, and I'm going to be as honest and as truthful as I possibly can. Ask me. Go right ahead. Ask me whatever you want about AEW Fight Forever. Let's do the math. I think I bought it. It was like $74, $75, and I didn't even split it with Stunna. I bought it full price. So let's do the let's go to actually, you know what? Let me know. Let's go to the Xbox store and look up AEW. So season 1, where's season 1? I think season 1 was like the Limitless Bunny. That I got season 1 with the game because it was Keith Lee, Bunny, and then Hook and Danhausen, and then FTR. Yes. So I bought season 2, 3, and 4. Let's see how much season 2 is. The regular price for season 2 was $22.50. Well, the regular price is $25, but they have it on sale 10% off, $22.50. That's how much I paid. $22.50 I paid for that. All right, let's look up the next one. Season 3. Season 3, it says $17. So I'm not sure if I got it for that price, but $16.99. Let's add that. And then season 4. Let's look up season 4. Here it is. Season 4 was $19.99. That's $59.48. All right. And then let me see. I don't think they got the edition that I bought of the game. Let me go to the store here. Oh, it didn't show up. All right. So I'm going to look up the actual price because I don't want to BS you guys. So we're going to look up the actual price. I have the email. Don't worry. I'm going to be quick with it. Let's see here. I'm going to type in AEW. I'm sure it'll come out. Oh, no. So AEW came out last year in June. So let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for it on my computer, on my emails. I guess I'm looking for when I pre-ordered it. Maybe. Actually, no. I don't even gotta look at it there. I got you. Hold on. I got you. Let me see if I could pull it up like this. Does it show up? No. I could look up my Xbox purchase history. Even better, even easier. On console. All right, so it says I could do it on the console. Let's see. So it says open the guide. Go to the settings, account, payment and billing, order history. Even better. I'm going to give you guys the cold hard facts. And then it says all available. And I'll put Does it show pre-orders? Because I know I pre-ordered the game. All right. I got it. I can't show you guys. I can't show you guys the screen right now because it gives personal information. But I paid $71.99 for the Elite Edition. Which the Elite Edition came with Season 1. So let's do it. Plus $71.99. I got the grand total, y'all. $131.47.
There are moments.
That's how much it was. $131.47. You got 277 hours of play via Steam, but that's only because mods kept me in the mix. Yeah, the mods, that takes up some time for sure. And you got 24 hours on Xbox. That's a lot of time. If you break it down, it was about $79.99 with discounted season passes. So $131. That's the price that I paid. And then I bought it for my Nintendo Switch, which I haven't really milked it as much as I thought I would. I haven't played it as much, but I bought it on the Nintendo Switch for $40. So I'm going to add another $40 cuz that's another X amount of dollars that I put into the game, giving back, to the company that made the game, THQ AEW. So I've spent on AEW Fight Forever $171.47. Exactly, VJ. That's including it. It's pretty good for the Switch. It runs a lot better than I anticipated. When you're playing handheld, the only issue you have is pretty much the frames are not as clean as on, the Xbox Series console, but so at the end of the day, guys, trust me when I tell you I am I am one of those people that I'm not going to rush and force my way to play a game just to play it. I bought Battlefield 2042, pre-ordered it, bought the special edition digitally. I think it was like $110 or $100 because I had like a little discount. It was the worst amount of money I've ever spent. It was insane. So I'm going to continue my tournament mode here. That's crazy. With the standard edition of 2K, you'll get 90% more content than ever you paid here. Different game, different objective, same genre in terms of it being pro wrestling, but this game was built on you just sitting down and playing like the old days. That was literally what they were catering to. Different setup. Your time played is 20 days, 2 hours, and 53 minutes. Yeah, Carter, but your time is fake as hell, bro. You fall asleep on the menus. You're always like, you're not really always playing. I've caught you so many times not even actually playing. When you play games via cartridge, they use way less space. Yeah, no. NBA 2K is crazy. NBA 2K takes up a lot of space on all consoles. I think I'd play it more on Switch. I only got Switch MK1. Yeah, but, you know, it looks better on console. No doubt about it. You're going to get your money's worth with WWE 2K24 in comparison to so many different games. You know, the value that you get in 2K24 or in any of the 2K games in general is just the replayability is there. It's a game that's, you know, despite doing the same thing over and over, which is having matches, there's a variety of fun for you to find in different elements of the game. This game is a lot more bare, but the backbone that was, you know, the intention of this game was literally for people to play with each other, like the memories and the nostalgia that they built. And that's the excuse they went with. This game wouldn't have had as much backlash if they would have priced it day one at like maybe $40. MSRP $40. With all the DLC included, it shouldn't have been more than $100. Should have been way less. The problem that this game had was pricing, and when they started to develop this game, it was just a bad time, dude. They put so much. You're thinking about spending only $170 on the game. I know that we shouldn't care, but just for the record, Tony Khan spent millions of dollars out of his own pocket to fund this game. The creative direction of this game was supposed to replicate the old school games in the modern era. The amount of money that was put into it and care that was put into it, it just didn't justify it at the end of the day. Nah, the demastered stuff, I don't think the reason why they're doing demastered cards is because of the thirst that the community has for the nostalgia. But it's not because of AEW Fight Forever. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I was referring to, VJ. And look, those are all excuses. At the end of the day, I'm not sheltering my review or my feedback on this game based on that. That's their problem, not mine. As a consumer, my problem is how much money I put into it and what I'm getting out of it as far as entertainment. That's it. That's all I care about. Did I get my money's worth? Come on, guys. $171. $171. I got the game on Nintendo Switch. I got all the season pass add-ons, and I got the game day one. This is getting the game from the very, very beginning. And the playing time that I've spent on it, right? How about the amount of money that people spend on Fortnite skins? How about the amount of money that people spend on the Apex Call of Duty skins? Those skins go for like $20 a pop, and you're not even paying for a game. Now, you may feel like you're getting the bang for your buck because of the replay value you get out of Fortnite and the updates that they add to Fortnite. Yes, and it's third person. You get to definitely enjoy the game and the character. But how about Call of Duty? You got to be excited that they added the person's voice, because in Call of Duty, you don't even see your character. It's a first-person shooter. Or was Matt Hardy leaning to? So there's just so many points of views to this argument and debate. My bad, I forgot to put the game sound back on. There's so much conversation to have when it comes to this. Pretty much, Austin, pretty much. The fact that the price of the game still hasn't settled is what's funny. I got it for $10 at Walmart. Well, yeah, if you buy it physical, you can get it on sale in a lot of places for super cheap. It's been on sale for $20 and below for a while already. physically. You got it at Walmart on clearance. That was just, kind of based on your area and your Walmart getting rid of the stock. I saw it at my Walmart on PS5 for $10 as well. The digital price, yeah, they should have adjusted the digital price to get more people to buy in, but the marketing has just been terrible. The post-launch pricing has been terrible. So you're right about that. The pricing should have been adjusted immediately. They should have pivoted from the $60 and gone back to giving additional discounts. And now that they did the Ultimate Edition for $100, I wouldn't say that Fortnite is the perfect live service game, but they are ultimately, and let me word this carefully so you don't take what I'm saying out of context. If you're viewing it as you could play the game for free and get all the modes available to you and all that, yeah. At the end of the day, they offer a large variety of modes now in this day and age in 2024. They've made that game a lot more than what it started as. But all the live service games, for the most part, when you look at them, they offer all the modes and all the experiences for free. The pricing for their skins, like other games. Now, if you're talking about looter shooters and games that want you to grind and shit like that, it's a different concept, different game in general. There's just no real way to praise that, because you're buying a visual skin, a cosmetic for a character, and the value you get out of it is whatever joy it brings you. Literally, that's it. And that same exact mentality is what should be applied to anything related to a hobby or form of entertainment for you. Whether it's buying a physical movie, a collectible item. You could say, oh, I'd rather just wait to watch the movie free on Netflix. No, you'd rather pay Netflix whatever their monthly subscription is. If you got the one with ads, it's $7. If you got the one that's 4K and all that, is like $20. If you got the one in between, it's like about $15, $17. You'd rather pay a monthly subscription service and see whatever they have to offer. And whenever they add that movie later on, you'd rather watch it there. That's perfectly fine. That's how you consume that. But for me as a collector, I love having my shelf and tons of movies and paying whatever I end up paying for it when it's on sale or upon release. That's just the joy that it brings each individual. It's just different. Now, the conversation that I'm constantly having with everyone on the channel, regardless of the stream that we're doing, is that people online fail to realize that because it's bad to you or shit to you or meaningless to you, it doesn't mean that that's going to be the case for the next person. Or for me, for example. Do I feel like I overpaid for AEW Fight Forever? The answer is 100% yes. I got my value to an extent. I got over 2 days of playing time. Forget about the extra minutes that I'm putting here on pause. But I got what I feel is an extensive amount of playing time on it. And even then, I feel like I overpaid because I wanted it right then and there for content, for the joy of jumping back into the game when the excitement was there. And at the end of the day, it balances itself out in some way. But did I want more from it? Yes. Is it what I expected for this game or hoped for this game? No. Play to unlock. The good old days. Exactly, digital. Those days are pretty much gone. Everything you play. Dude, don't even get me started on the year-to-year based format for these sports games, whether it's FIFA, football, like NFL, and NBA, MLB, where you're constantly building up a fantasy lineup. Yes, you can grind endlessly. Yes, you could get free cards. That's not an argument. That's not a debate. But you know damn well that the experience within those modes are a lot better when you're ripping packs. And they've now added that to WWE. My faction wants you to rip hundreds of, or doesn't want you, because they don't point a gun to your head. They don't force you to it. But they encourage for you to grind forever and a half and hope that you get something with very little in-game currency, or for you to spend a ton of money. We saw people trying to get Man Bun Roman and The Rock and spend like $1,000. I still didn't even spend, a fraction of that to play AEW Fight Forever. Yeah, all we wanted was alternate attires, but they've made it into this, there's like this loophole now where it's like, oh yeah, I want to rip packs, I want to get this digital card, I want to build up my collection, I want to be able to get this alternate, you could play it in every mode now. That is dangerous. And that's a waste of money, in my opinion. But it still brings joy to some people. And they're still making a fortune from that. Physical media rules. Barely any streaming service have stuff I actually like. Hell, Tubi has better selection than Netflix and Disney+. Yeah, to each his own, right? Tubi does have a good selection. So, guys, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm just trying to call it the way I see it. And you may agree with me. You may disagree with me. But at the end of the day, what we can agree on is that we're all looking to try to do something that we enjoy. Yeah, Pluto TV is awesome too. Ripping packs have been around since sports cards. Yeah, but no. You can't say ripping packs have been around since sports cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's now digital. There's a difference between a digital collection, which is out there in other websites to have like, what they were doing with like the Bitcoin, and it's like all digital, where we were entering like this new digital space of collecting. That's out there and completely different from this conversation. The digital, fantasy collecting in these game modes are year to year. And when they cut off, you're talking about gaming. All right. In gaming, in a year-to-year game, that is a very disgusting highway robbery. Because within 2 years, they shut down the servers. And within 2 years, you will not have access to all the money and hours you spent with those collections. So it's definitely not like ripping packs when you were a kid, or, the old age of, you know what I'm saying? That concept is even worse than what AEW did. You can't even see what you had. You can't even, thank goodness for clipping and digital content creation and being able to save your videos to upload it to Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, YouTube, because you could go back through that portal, but not through the game itself. So at the end of the day, guys, it's all in who you want to support and how you want to support it. That's really what it is. And sure, I'll poke fun at people and I'll say, dumb shit here and there. But I like to, sit and kind of digest. Hold on. I don't want to lose this match. Even though I wouldn't mind losing to Matt Hardy, but he's really bringing it to me. I might lose to Matt Hardy, actually. Yeah. I'm Swerve Strickland. I'm doing the tournament mode, and the finals are pretty tough. I think I lost this match, but it's okay. If I lose to Matt Hardy, I lost to Matt Hardy. He's the GOAT. Broken Matt Hardy at that. That's it. I lost. That's why I was trying to pause the match. I was trying to get the dub, but it's okay. So the computer does improve as the tournament goes on.
Matt Hardy.
That's good to see.
What
And they
an
got
exciting
confetti.
match we've had tonight.
All right. So no trophy, no title defended. Tournament mode is pretty cool. You know, something that should have been there day one. I was big on NBA My Team, so was I, and I play all of them, man, and I still play it from time to time. Remember sticker books? Yeah, sticker books is actually still very much a thing. Oh, look at the confetti there again. That's dope. That's cool. Matt Hardy won the first tournament ever that I played. So let's sit here and talk for a second. Hold on, let me see what our subscriber count is looking like. All right, we've gained 3 subscribers, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers. But yeah, dude, like again, we're just in this era of social media that everyone gets ragged on, and you know, I just don't care enough to sit here and be super critical of that. I thought that, you know, when AEW, yeah, I see what you're saying, that they're thinking about getting rid of MT. That's garbage. If it means that you're gonna have to spend more money, if they do how they used to have VC, where you earn VC across all modes and you spend it in whatever mode you want, then that'll be cool, because that's how it should be. AEW Fight Forever was ultimately published by THQ, a very different THQ. It's actually THQ Nordic. The original THQ went bankrupt and went under. They sold all their main franchises. That's how WWE went to 2K and all that, and UFC went to EA and so on and so forth. But THQ came into the life of AEW while the game was already in its creative state. Like, they had already built the foundation. AEW Games, that studio was funded all out of pocket by Tony Khan as an investment. All right. So if you read into it and you look at how AEW Fight Forever came about, they ultimately put resources from their own pocket into the game, and the contacts that Kenny Omega had already made within the gaming scene. That's how he brought in the director from the N64 original game, and that's how, you know, they started collaborating with different people because of the connections and contacts that, you know, some of these people already had. So when Kenny Omega sat down and he did that video talking about what they were trying to achieve, that was just the beginning. Once they brought in THQ to help polish the game out and you lend their resources and their, you know, not just creativity, but just everything that THQ brought on in terms of resources, that's how the game, you know, ended up getting built up to get released how it was and all that. Now, they didn't do a great job, that's for sure. I think we can all agree on that. But ultimately, I understand it, right? But I don't care about it, because if that's the case, then you need to hold off on releasing the product. And the only reason I gave them this much, just a little bit of that extra cushion of, you know, not just belief, but ultimately the benefit of the doubt, is because of how small these people started. They started so small, got bigger and bigger as the game was being created, and they were very ambitious. They just missed the mark. You know, they bit off more than they could chew. That's for sure, MGM. You're right. You know, they invested, and let's load into the game real quick. Let's load into the game. They invested into Stadium Stampede. I love Stadium Stampede. If Stadium Stampede had crossplay and integrated all platforms, I think we'd have not, like, it wouldn't be in the state that it's in now, where no one is, you're playing versus bots, and that's not fun. That's not fun. That mode, like, you need to play with people for that mode to be successful. They should have, done something else to get people to buy in, and I think that it would have started with the right price. Pricing matters when you're launching, because it kind of sets the expectation. Yeah, it wasn't a $70 game if you didn't buy the Ultimate Edition, but, $60 is still a lot. Could the customization suite been better? Dude, yeah, it should have. But to me personally, I would have rather them not have any customization for the sake of doing everything else better. So Stadium Stampede, for those that never touched it, never played it, never cared about it, it started off as like Battle Royale, like Brawlhalla. It was, one versus, many. It was a Battle Royale mode. And that was one of the most innovative concepts. Brawlhalla came out first. They worked on it, and that game failed. But Stadium Stampede was being worked on, in the background, and it was a free update for whoever bought the game. That was innovative. They didn't get enough credit for that mode. They didn't get enough credit for that at all. I absolutely love the concept of Stadium Stampede. So much going for it. And they continue. Rumbleverse, not Brawlhalla. There you go, Rumbleverse. Then they did the duo deathmatch, and they did the solo, trying to add more life to it, or to, put more life into it. And no one, cared. So they spread themselves just way too thin. It was customization, not enough of it. Why put it? Why spend money and time on it? Stadium Stampede, the game was too fresh, too raw. We didn't even have enough of a player base, player count on here. Why even do something like that? If crossplay is not this is already a game that's going to have a minimal player base. Why are we going to put a mode that requires for you to have so many people online to have fun with it? You know what I'm saying? So they just got too ambitious. And I want to give them, still no Judas. I want to give them all the credit in the world for being ambitious and taking a risk. Because in this day and age, we know that there's just so many companies out there releasing the same garbage to try to copy Fortnite, to try to copy, like they tried doing something unique. Steve, that's the least of my worries. I don't care about the roster being small. The AEW roster, when they were making this game, was small to begin with and smaller compared to other wrestling promotions and other, that to me is not an argument. That's not a fair point in this conversation, because I think that what makes this game lack so much, punch is not the roster. The roster is very diverse. It's the replay value. So if this game was built on the backbone on, we're going to be playing with our friends, but no one is on playing, You know, what are we doing? I would have still streamed and played this game every day if I could jump online and have some matches. But then people started doing the Wardlow bullshit. Then people started doing the created character bullshit. And everyone ran offline. No one wanted to play in that environment. You know what I'm saying? It hurt your ability to find a match. Exactly, MGM. They just spread out too much. The game's hype came off the back of 2K's issues after 20 and Battleground, after all the delays that came. I think that the people that were going to play this game and buy into this game were going to do it regardless of whatever 2K did. Even the creators they added don't play it exactly. I mean, they just really, really flopped, but not in the way that, you're saying, Steve. I don't think they flopped because of the roster. I don't think that they flopped, uh, you know, because of anything other than the fact that there was just nothing to go back to. I thought the gameplay was good. It was arcadey. It was casual. It was intense at times. I wouldn't go regrettable. It has potential. I love it. It's a nice change. I judge it for what it is. It's the money that played around the DLC that left a sour taste. Exactly, digital. Exactly. Exactly, digital. A huge miss was not adding an announcer's table. Yes. 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 I agree. Not having any kind of announcing, and the little announcing they did add in between loading screens was sad. But again, so much. It's easy for everyone to sit here on their couch and point and say they should have done this, they should have done that, this could have been better, this should have been better, when you're not the one funding the game. I said this before, and I'll say it again, and I'm going to stick to my guns. I feel like everything they said, they delivered. They delivered a nostalgic experience, a game that was intended to play with friends, a game that was going to have support beyond its launch, a game that was supposed to be different and alternative and can feel intense. What they lied about and what they promised that they didn't deliver on was crossplay. What they ultimately didn't really specify was that we're going to have to pay for every little DLC they ever dropped. Too ambitious for a small studio. This is basically an indie game. And that's what bothers me is that a lot of people, exactly, the free content was a joke. What bothers me is that a lot of people will sit here and say, man, Fire Pro Wrestling is better. Yeah, Fire Pro Wrestling doesn't even have half of the graphical, illustration that AEW has. Exactly, digital. 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. Customize the color of costume. Yes, Manuel. They should have allowed for us to change at the very least the colors of the costume. That would have, I didn't need a creation suite. All you needed to do was let me change the color of their pants, their shirts, and I would have been happy with that. That would have been perfect. I would have been extremely happy if that was the case. Indie games charge 50 and below. They went $10 too high. They should have charged it at 40, priced it at 40, put it on sale at 30, holiday giveaway 20, DLC should have been, instead of 20, about 10, and called it a day. The value is just rough because of how much money they needed after putting in so much. So I would not dare to sit in front of the creators and tell them, hey, you were lazy. Hey, you guys, I would genuinely, honestly ask them, what happened? What were you guys thinking? That's really what I would ask, and listen to what they had to say. Because, again, it's easy to point the finger. But I'm sure a lot of those creators spent endless hours pouring their blood, sweat, and tears into the game. The fact that SVR has much more quality is kind of sad. It's not kind of sad, bro. You're comparing apples to oranges. SVR was a fully funded, fully operational, it wasn't a startup. Like, that was especially those are peak years for THQ. THQ was a juggernaut in the gaming industry. You cannot compare it at all. That's the problem, that people are comparing this on a different light, and it's just not right. They could have made a 2D port of VPW with updated AEW wrestler models and been fine as a base game, and the ability to expand from that would have been easier and people would have respected it more. I think it would have been respected more just outright charging less, bro. Outright charging less and committing to actually, adding substantial content to the game. It shows that they did something right if you're still playing those games. 100% they did something right. The funding for those games were just on another level, though. It looks more of a marketing move for whoever owns AEW and having a footprint into esports. I don't even think they got into esports, honestly. Versus building a game and a brand in a game. Devs are not cheap, 100K per dev. Yeah, I blame the project manager for the game, who clearly didn't have a focus group or vision to understand what the consumers wanted. I do it for a living and know you have to know your audience, period. Dude, yes and no. I will tell you this. If you go based on, what the consumers wanted, you'd be all over the place. I think they just needed to zero in on something and go, literally, for lack of better words, all in on whatever they were going to zero in on. They didn't deep dive into anything. They tried doing too much of nothing. You could change the wrestlers' attires on No Mercy. Yeah. Such a simple feature. I prefer the old school superstar threads. I hate using a call slot on someone who's already in the game. Same. Somebody fired Tony on the rest of his ideas and not being a boss. That, hire someone in charge to do those things. They did zero in on mini games. Come on. Such a dope concept. But why? Why? Why do we waste money on programming and coding and developing on that? When we didn't zero in on what needed to be zeroed in on, you add that later on. You could add mini games and zero in on that shit later. Why did they rush to do that? But yes, exactly, MGM. Charging less, laying out a roadmap that was clear as day would have made this game the ultimate, experience for those that would have been understanding of it. Hell, the time between SmackDown 1 and 2 was 6 months, which is crazy. THQ and Ukes were cooking back in the day. Yeah, they would drop 2 wrestling games in a year's time. It was basically an update, but still, it was a significant update. Superstar Threads was just color swaps. Some ports couldn't be changed. Yeah, that shit was annoying. Make a game, bro. You know what we want and need. That's the thing, that even if that's what I'm trying to get to in all the mumbo jumbo we're talking about. Even if I sat here with my ideas and your ideas and we put a list what we're trying to focus on, I still think people would be sour and find something to complain about, because that's the day and age we live on. Expectations weren't met. Exactly, we'd fire you too. Exactly, that's probably what would happen. The new AEW mobile game, Figure Fighters, got great models to it and would have been a better move and allowed for more expansions at an easier clip. I agree. I'm sure contracts limited a lot for them at the time too. For sure. For sure. This, to me, is a conversation I like diving into. And as you see, like, I'm just sitting here talking, and I'd rather lock in on the conversation versus playing. I'm going to jump back into some gameplay for sure. But this is a conversation I'm definitely, intrigued by, because the game is not all garbage. There is a base there worth, saving and expanding on. But the truth of the matter is that something went terribly wrong behind the scenes. I don't think we'll ever know what that was exactly. But if I had to guess, it just came down to the funding and the money. And, Steve and some of you guys are mentioning these classic games, but understand that this was literally a game that was just an indie project. It was very small. Now, let me stop you guys real quick on this whole exchange we're having. I am really looking forward to Ultra Pro Wrestling. I really am. Everything I've seen that they've carefully revealed looks promising in a quote-unquote fun element kind of way. But it 100% doesn't look like a big game, like a big, epic game. And people are going to give those games a pass. People have been funding those games through Patreon because that's a fan-funded game. So basically, the money that was put in by the fans is as far as they can push for how good the game could ultimately end up being, right? Why is it okay to donate hundreds of dollars as an individual for a product you haven't gotten, or a product that you've waited so many years for, X amount of years for, and it's still not better than WWE 2K? See what I'm saying? What I'm saying here? What I'm trying to get you guys to think about here? Your state of mind and your point of view, and at the end of the day, well, even then, artists, when you look at their followers, when you look at the views that game is generating, there's still not a lot of. It could be the most anticipated indie wrestling game of all time, and the number of followers that game has attracted is still very small. So they're operating on a very small scale. They're saying, I think it comes out next year or at the end of the year, and they're coming out with the demo. They're coming out with a lot of fake wrestlers in the game, like created, original created wrestlers, and then they're going to start adding DLC, which they're going to charge. Exactly, artists. Exactly. But that's exactly my point. You understand that, but a lot of people don't. People will get behind those crowd-funded experiences. Their expectations are super low in the dirt, and even if the game is loaded with bugs, they're going to overlook the bugs because, they're just going to give it a pass. So expectations matter. And the way you handle things matter. AEW tried being ambitious, funding their own game. They saw that it was easier said than done. They went out, collaborated with Ukes. They saw they needed to collaborate with someone else. They found THQ as well, wanting to get back in the mix. The new THQ, which is a smaller scale publisher. But Steve, we don't know if maybe they did scrap it and have to start again. And that could be part of the reason why money just inflated also during the pandemic. WrestleCode is another game that's taken forever and has been funded and donated and anticipated by fans on a small scale. It's another indie game. And it looks great. But AEW just went about it the wrong way, is what I'm trying to ultimately focus on in this conversation, because everyone's mind was pretty much made up with a level of expectations that just weren't met, and it wasn't realistic. You know, I hope that with the $170 I pitched in and whatever other amount of money you guys and others out there have pitched in, I hope that they're able to have made some of their money back and hopefully still feel inspired to work on a better product going forward. You know, and I've played M. Dickey's game. I have it on the Switch. I get the idea for some people on how they enjoy that. But for me, you know, the way the game plays, but, you know, more importantly, how it looks like an old game, I just can't really play it, like, for a long time either. But it also only costs like $10, $15, you know, and it's like a super hardcore but casual experience overall. My DLC helped keep MJF? Pretty much. The bad thing about this, there's no communication. It's not like 2K. Yeah, the communication was terrible. Yeah, but look at what you just said. My expectation wasn't even 2K. It was for it to remind me of Here Comes the Pain, a game that's been even better. SVR games have been even better than the 2K series. Those games were rich and fun and content, yeah, but you were basing it off some of the greatest wrestling games of all time. It's still an unfair take. AEW and their gaming division showed the worst route that you can possibly take on making a video game. That's it. That's where the conversation ends. If AEW would have had better communication, if AEW would have put out the same level of, you know, behind the scenes footage as Ultra Pro or Wrestling Code and have connected with the fans on a genuine level versus having a famous, you know, star like Kenny Omega and some of these other people that did videos for them, if they would have done more of that, this is a passion project, this is what we're working on right now. They showed teasers and little clips, but the expectations and this right here, guys, we built it up to be something that it was never going to be. No, artists. This stems not. Forget about collecting action figures. Forget about distribution rights. Forget about, guys, Understand this. AEW is a company that's operating at a loss on a yearly basis. I believe they lost last year, in the fiscal year of 23, they lost like $30 million. They were negative because of how much money has been put into the contracts of these superstars, and they haven't paid off. And they're banking on their next TV deal. And they actually just lost a deal with DAZN, the app, from distributing their pay-per-views worldwide. Yeah, digital, but it was a VC pit, but you could grind it and get everybody. The game was meant for you to, keep playing to unlock people. Like the old days. If AEW would have came forward and sat there showing, look guys, these are the molds that we have right now. Let's see the feedback. Exactly, Lex. That's why it explains what happened with this game. A lot of it is all based on marketing and infrastructure in place. For sure, I agree. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing at all. That's just own up to it. I mean, but it's a given, Steve. There's nothing to own up to it right now. There's just nothing to really say. They'll own up to it whenever it's time for them to start working on their next game, if that's going to be the case. Exactly what that was my thought process, digital. I wanted this game to succeed. I want this game to have a sequel. I'm going to buy the season pass. I'm going to buy the game on my preferred console. I'm going to create content. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and compare it to WWE 2K or to SVR or to SmackDown, because that's not what it was ever going to be. So when I feel like playing it, I play it. And when I don't feel like playing it, I don't play it. Wrestling Code said it's a passion project. Yeah, but that's what all these games are. Ultra Pro Wrestling, AEW Fight Forever, Wrestling Empire, Ultra Pro Wrestling. They're all passion projects, bro. Passion project is another word for it not being a AAA super overly budgeted game. Maybe you guys want to argue with me all day about, oh, I didn't expect this, or the expectations didn't ruin it for me. The game is shit. The game is garbage. If they would have leveled and set up for the actual content that we were going to get and that we did get, then people would have ultimately understood what they were signing up for, and they would have, at that point, bought in or passed on it. Pretty much. Passion project equals indie. 100%. Even the AEW game. Yeah, it's just another word to make sure people understand that it's a passion project is not a fully funded, AAA experience. I get what you're saying, 30 plus, but even so, guys, if I pull up right now a picture of Wrestling Empire, of SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and I pull up a picture of AEW Fight Forever, the graphical, the graphical strain that AEW has in comparison to those games are clearly better. Maybe not for its time, but in comparison, that art direction that they chose, I hope you know that those were all handmade characters. They said that. They edited those characters handmade. So I'm going to actually do it for you guys. I'm going to put AEW Fight Forever. I'm going to pull up an image just like I just mentioned. Let's make sure we pull up a high quality image. Actually, I have one already. I have a good screenshot of Jay White. Look at Jay White, guys. That's Jay White. All right, I'm still here. I'm pulling up the other picture now. I got SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Hold on. You know, and then I'm going to look up Wrestling Empire by M. Dickey, which that's not even fair because he did this all out of pocket and all himself. And, I think the game is awesome. You could play it on your cell phone. You could play it everywhere on the Nintendo Switch. It's a fun experience. I truly enjoy it. But I'm just trying to get my point across here. You know, look at this is the game, the Wrestling Empire. So you see Wrestling Empire right there. You see Here Comes the Pain, and you see AEW Fight Forever. You could say whatever the hell you want and feel however the hell you want. Truth of the matter is AEW Fight Forever is a beautiful looking game. Create the creativity that these guys put together to recreate the superstars, to do it the way they did it is just crazy. Fight Forever is clean. Get a next gen if your graphics are poor. Pretty much, exactly. So the game right now, AEW Fight Forever stands at 20 gigs, which is very, very small compared to other modern games. If I'm financial limited building a game and have to keep up with building 1080 product, design, etc., that's my focus over content for a starting point. Lexx is on it with this factor. Exactly. The art style low-key reminds me of the Celebrity Deathmatch. I actually like. You got the bundle? I already had it, Omar. I had already purchased it. I actually like the most of the in-game models for Fight Forever, and the blood looks good. Yeah, the blood looks great. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but they short us 15 players, sadly. Art style matters too, of course. Remember when they said some of the people from Ukes was playing Here Comes the Pain? They were playing it to work on Fight Forever. Yeah. Fight Forever is clean. Oh, I already read that. I don't really care for graphics. Yes, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you care. It matters about what they care about and what they did and the decisions they made. That's exactly the point of my conversation here. We wanted it to, and the Federation to succeed, and they're shooting themselves in the foot. It's just sad, and we'll miss all of this if it goes away. I can still be mad, though. Oh, for sure, for sure. AEW wants people to pay for everything. I'm Canadian, and if I want to watch Collision or Rampage, I have to buy TSM Plus, and that's about $20 a month. Not really worth it, in my opinion. Exactly. And that's just because of the state of what the company is, guys. You guys do understand that AEW is still very much an indie promotion being funded by a gazillionaire. That's why the company is able to sign all these people, and they were able to invest into their production, and they were able to get the TV deal that they got so fast, trying to play up their quality. Can you imagine Ring of Honor making a video game? Can you imagine GCW or any of those companies? New Japan doesn't even have a fully playable video game like that. It's Fire Pro Wrestling. That's what they partnered, and that's what they did. But in reality, these companies don't have their own regular, built from the ground up video game. And that's where the problem of this product stems from. Beautiful looking game. Compared to all the games that you guys are saying that are better. Here comes the pain. Compare it to Wrestling Empire. But at the end of the day, art style matters. They should have gone with something less demanding financially. But if that was the case, then they would have made a game that looks like, let me pull up a picture of this, the Power Rangers game, which, I know people enjoy it because they're making it like the old school games. But for me, I'm like, damn, I want a new game that's, do you want the game to look like this, guys? Do you want it to be drawn out figures like this, which is pretty much what Ultra Pro Wrestling is? Not Ultra Pro Wrestling, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, not that one, but Fire Pro Wrestling. Is there a problem with those games? No, there isn't. There's definitely an audience for it. Yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Look, this game just came out. Shredder's Revenge. Inspired by the old games. Is this the kind of AEW game you would have wanted? Because this is realistically what they could have afforded to have profited. Is all the DLC package for $40? Yes, it's available everywhere except Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is going to be the last one to get it. I did a video on it, Donald. And that's really all I got to say ultimately. I think we talked enough about the issues and stuff. Let's get some more matches in. I just wanted to elaborate a little bit versus just shooting down the conversation and shitting all over it. Were we not supposed to get a final update once Switchblade released? Yeah, I thought we would. Streets of Rage 4 is another one. Streets of Rage, yeah, that's another classic. All the modding of the old 64 games with updated graphics should have been the roadmap. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what I mean? Nah, that's the problem now. That's the obvious problem now, Carter. But a lot of AEW fans that watched, all right, guys, a lot of people that don't even watch AEW bought the game, right? Like, I don't watch AEW on a weekly basis, but I do watch their pay-per-views, and I tune in from time to time, but I bought the game day one. I supported the game, and I wanted the game to succeed. But the fandom that AEW pulls in doesn't necessarily play video games or care to play video games. Not every single fan of AEW plays AEW Fight Forever or played AEW Fight Forever. AEW was banking on making a niche experience for their niche fan base. And it just missed the mark. Yes, I played WrestleQuest. I didn't like it. I didn't like WrestleQuest. Pretty much digital. That's part of the problem for sure. They made a beautiful looking game with decent gameplay and, fun elements, and missed the mark because they ballooned the budget and went overboard in the wrong areas, invested in the wrong areas, tried making Fortnite without even having an established fan base. Fortnite wasn't always the juggernaut that it is. When Fortnite started, they didn't partner with everyone. Exactly, artist. That's exactly what it is. It's a niche product all around. That's all they do. Wrong people in the wrong place with different ideas, for sure. For sure. So, could I have probably saved money on this by waiting and not buying into it right away? Yeah. But this is one of the few times that I actually wanted to, support something that, I like and enjoy. That's all it was for me. Maybe it wasn't the best decision to make. Maybe I could have waited. All this other shit. I get it. What's the point of adding these digital effects? This is what people like when they play Fortnite and Call of Duty and all those games. No one in their right mind, I think, gives a shit about this. To put this animation together, to make it work and not glitch in the match and be playable, this was invested in, and put into the game. Look at this. You guys might be like, oh yeah, but you could do it for everybody. Yes, but still, look at the lighting on it. Look at the texture. What is this, guys? This was literally funded. This was funded. What up, Toby? They actually funded this. This is what I'm talking about. A whole lot of nothing. Look at this, guys. Funded. All these animations. Funded. Fire. Why? So that's why when people come in and say, oh, the problem with AEW is this, that, or you know whether they know what they're talking about or not. Instantly. And you also know, based on how much time they've spent in the game, there's people that come in and they'll say, oh, yeah, no, like Ace. Ace comes in here all the time. Oh, yeah, he loves AEW, but he didn't spend not a dime or a minute on this game. And it's okay, but look at this. Look at the glare, the lighting. Exactly. From the back of the room, let's give them all the skins. Who said that? Just do it, okay? Look at the Guys, look at those graphics in the game with these kind of with this kind of detail. Look at this. And that's another thing that we haven't even started talking about, digital. The contracts that are probably holding the game back. Just, guys, that's what I'm talking about when the graphics are, when I refer to this as the graphics are beautiful. This has deep layers and detail and reflection. And those are things that shouldn't even be here. That was someone worked endlessly in the studio putting this shit together and making sure, again, that there are no glitches, that the lighting reflects properly, that each individual character can wear the skin accordingly, and that it wraps their body the right way. You know, someone could come in here and say, oh, Lex, that's actually not that hard, to program. It doesn't matter the level and layer of difficulty. It's the fact that it was already done and created for the game. I can't think of anyone in their right mind that would want to do this. They're all pretty cool in their own way, digital. I think that they're all pretty dope, but they don't belong here. Guys, look at, like, I could sit here all day for hours and hours and hours. And this is literally what the problem is. That's fire while hitting a blunt. Do it, do it. We could sit here all day. Look at the sparkly shine and everything. Beautiful graphics for no reason at all. For no reason at all. It's like Omega's Pants designed that section. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, we didn't even go, hold on. I didn't even go to the eye section. What's the point? There's no perfect game if it fits for them. I guess we already got the modes, Carter. I think it was just a regular that you could play with friends and shit. Somebody was smoking in the concept meeting and said, yeah, that's a great idea. Pretty much, man. Just, they spread themselves too thin. Spread themselves too thin. Look, another thing that I thought that was going to be amazing. The animations and the add-ons that they added to the store, I thought this was going to make the game so freaking epic. I was like, oh yeah, this game is going to be epic, bro. The fact that they added, such a cool concept to being able to unlock stuff like the old days. Hell yeah. Exactly, VJ. We the fans could give a shit that live game building it around an actual league with tournament mode would be sick for content. Exactly. Let's do a little ladder match. I'll do Jay White since the DLC came out yesterday and I didn't stream it. I'll play as Jay White and we'll go up against Jeff Hardy. Yeah, I know. I haven't gotten Brody Lee. I haven't gone back to replay the whole thing again, and I haven't gotten Big Show either. I just play everything else. Is that I wouldn't even use Brody Lee, honestly. That's why I haven't done it. I know, I'm a scrub. I'm sorry. With all the playing time that I've had in this game, should have already had him.
Ladder match.
What a match this is gonna be.
Making his way to the ring.
One-on-one.
Jay
You know, I like that they keep track of the records. I do like that. I like that they keep track of certain statistics too.
and his opponent.
I like this with the camera angle that you could change in the entrance. I thought that was pretty dope. Just so much added stuff for no reason. You know, they added this brand new arena, and then the new they changed it right away in real life. Yeah, it's a unique experience. Totally you know, you got to give them that. And notice how I said that this had beautiful artwork and creativeness, like the creation for these superstars. But when this game first got announced and I saw the screenshots, I was like, ew, like what the hell? But I got used to it. Hey, Lex, strong grapple him against the rope. Hold on, there you go. Oh, nice. The tag finishers. What about it? You don't like it? You know, I remember like playing the No Mercy and those old games. Like, yeah, I played season mode and stuff. I think the biggest miss is that they should have done season mode here. Oh, we can only do some money with one player. Yeah, for sure. First Descendant is game of the year. A lot of people have been bashing that game. I played it. It's pretty decent. No, they haven't put out a date yet. They haven't put out a date yet. No date has been confirmed. Oh shit, I was trying to put him against the Raw. I messed up. They just said coming at a later date. What up, Bader? Oh! Oh! Jeff Hardy moving quick. With the locked matches from Road to Elite, like the Gauntlet, the multi-man ladder match. Yeah, multi-man ladder match should have been added already. I wish the damage would have been worked on. Like the kick-out system is kind of, you know, I wish they would have done like a meter, like for the rapid pin or something, because it's so like up in the air. I don't know. Same with the reversals a little bit. But whatever. Even with all the shit we talked about, man, I've had a good time with the game. I still remember when the game first came out and I played it online. I was having such a blast. Why is he going for a pinfall? No! You bought season 1 and 2. Oh, yeah, damn. You should have waited for the sale, though, Donald. Post-match scenes are... Yeah, they're pretty solid. It really is almost there. Focus on the fan feedback. Yeah, bro. I hope they do. I think I lost this match. Yeah, I lost this match. It's all good. You don't have the season pass, VJ? That's a win. Yeah, we got Steve to compliment the game a little bit, right? Give us some words of endearment for AEW Fight Forever. You know, I used to always enjoy the just randomly doing matches. All right, let's do some of the top DLC characters. I'm gonna play as Jay White again. We're gonna put Edge. I mean, them adding Edge was crazy to me. We'll do Edge. Let's see who else. We'll do Swerve, of course. I'll force Swerve to put the title on the line. Let's see. I'm undecided. I know you guys like all that intergender shit. I'll put Toni Storm in it since she was DLC as well. But then it can be a title match. That's fine.
This is a four-way match set for one fall.
Where Joe, Adam, and Switch were a massive get for this game. Yep.
Making his way to the ring.
And CM Punk already being in it.
White. And his opponent, who rated R.
I do wish the entrances were a little longer. At least they didn't add the cause as my faction cards. At least, right? At least. Nah. That's just a regular price, Donald. That's the all-season bundle is going to be the regular price going forward for all the seasons put together in that bundle. What up, Steven? See people trying to do universe stuff with this game. And I was like, good luck. Yeah, there's no real universe stuff to do here. Like, I've done streams where I've done my own, like, Dynamite, but it's been just random matches, honestly. No real storylines, or you could create your own in your head, but it's just mindless fun, though. Chris and Tony look like twins. No, it was free for PlayStation players in June, digital. PS Plus gave it away for free in the month of June. So whoever had PS Plus in June had a whole month to collect the game and play it forever for free. That was a big get. And even then, I've seen a lot of people say that they don't like it. Like, my nephew tried it, and he says he doesn't even want to play it for free. Yeah, Tony Khan loves his tournaments. He's probably playing the tournament mode right now. They have Keep the Plus though. Yeah, you need to have PlayStation Plus, but I mean that's a given. Everybody has PlayStation Plus to play online. Seeing these streamers living their dream is cool. I mean, bro, they're streaming and making a living off of streaming. That's a dream on its own. PlayStation is moving to that though, completely for game access. What do you mean? No more charging per title. He just finished the ONR tournament last night. Yeah, he's probably thinking about what's the next tournament. Yeah, I know. Microsoft is dying to get Steam on Xbox. Which that'd be pretty dope. That was a nice little kick out by both of them at the same time. That's exactly what he's thinking, bro. Daniel Bryan retirement. Oh, another tournament. Ace is a bozo, man. I don't know what's up with Ace. He just be saying shit just to argue. Hey, so who won? Me?
The winner of this match,
What?
Swerve.
Swerve won!
What an amazing match we've had tonight.
I thought she was gonna kick out because she had her momentum up. What the hell? All right, that was a AEW style finish. Ah. See, look, this was cool too. Like any human being, each referee is different. Use this to your advantage. The fact that they had different referee styles, that it again, man, we got to give them credit where credit is due for certain elements like that. They really tried giving us a unique experience, even if we didn't want certain things to be so unique. But the best part about AEW Fight Forever that I do gotta say is that every time I play AEW Fight Forever and then I load up WWE 2K, my eyes are like, this is more like it. This looks so much better. I really do feel that way. I can't even front. I get into WWE and I'm like, damn, this shit looks so good. No chance. Is that what you get? It's the button change that killed me. Yes, the button change killed me, but it hurts me more on AEW than it does on WWE. Like on WWE, it doesn't really cause as much problems because I get right into it right away. In AEW, I get kind of stuck and struggle a little bit. 2K25 on PS4, but won't count on it. Man, I hope that they don't release those games on last gen, but I think they will just because it's too much money to pass up on. You forget the taunt, exactly. Imagine if they added barbed wire deathmatch to 2K for no reason. Oh, that'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. Yeah, last gen at this point is holding us back. They need to just cut that shit out already. Get rid of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As much as I love being for the people and everyone having a chance, I mean, just gotta peace out. Man, my neck hurts. Guys, I love y'all. To the new subscribers, to everyone that commented, to all the people that liked it up, thank you so much for tuning in to this AEW showdown. I had a blast talking about it and breaking it down. We'll be back with some more wrestling on the channel. TNA's tonight. I hope it's good. I'm getting hungry too, man. I gotta cook up some dinner right now. Processors can't handle it. We'll cook them. Exactly, bro. Turn that shit off. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, college football's coming out. I will be playing that on my other channel, LexxExpress Plus. I will be having some college football content for those that care, for those that enjoy it. We got some more 2K24 streams, and we got the SmackDown watch along on Friday. Tomorrow we're going to be watching SmackDown live at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we will be streaming in the afternoon before SmackDown as well. So I hope to see y'all there. More wrestling on the way, baby. AEW Fight Forever, Jay White, Tournament Mode DLC. Stream is in the books. We got some more AEW Fight Forever happening in the future. Even though the DLC content is over, we'll be bringing some more content for sure. Let's go. PS5 only? Yeah, PS5 and Xbox Series console. Let's go.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.